YouTube video. We are reviewing the GHD Rise, and this review specifically is going to be for very fine thin hair because, you know, us fine thin hair ladies and guys really need a good product to help us get that voluminous, beautiful hair that all the thick-haired people have just naturally. And I myself have very fine thin hair, and it's been a struggle my entire life. I think about it every single day, wishing that I had thick, luxurious hair. And so because of that, I do search for a lot of products. I try a lot of things and just kind of trying to like do my best to achieve the look that so many people have. Just for reference, it's I don't know how you can really tell, but I guess if I were to put my hair all together in a ponytail here, you can see how small the diameter of that is. This is all of my hair twisted up into one, and for some people I think that little twist would be like one tiny little fraction of their hair. So for me, it's really about doing some magic tricks and just trying to make it look like I seemingly have full hair. But regardless, I've tried the Dyson Airwrap, I've tried the Revlon One Step, tons of volumizers, products, hair tools, everything. And now today I'm trying the GHD Rise. I actually got this about 2 weeks ago and I have been using it, so this is not going to be my first impressions. This is going to be my actual review as someone with thin hair that has been using it for a couple weeks and what I actually think about it. Alright, so first of all, let's start with some basics. First of all, what is it? It is a hot brush. So kind of like a curling iron, but it actually has bristles like a brush, and it just heats up and you use it like that. There's no blow dry component, there's no air coming out of this or anything. It's just a brush that's hot. The price, it retails for $189, but I've actually seen it on sale for $150. So it's one that you can definitely wait until it drops in price. Also, I think this year around Black Friday would also be a really great time to purchase this. I'm sure there will be great sales on it. But yeah, it's something that you can definitely shop around a little bit for. And they of course sell it on the GHD website, but then also tons of others as well. I actually bought mine at Nordstrom. The color that it comes in is, of course, black. It only comes in one color at the moment. I did try to see like, oh, does this come in pink? Or like, you know, like a beige or something, and they're like, nope, this is the color. So that's what it is right now. It has a very long cord. Like, I have this plugged in way on the other side of my room, and it's very long. So if you have a situation where you don't have a lot of plugs in your house, I have like no outlets in my apartment, there's a serious like plug shortage situation here, you can plug it in and it's very long, so that's good. Also, of course, it has a swivel cord. All the hot tools these days I feel like have a swivel cord, so that just makes it easier for, you know, when you're doing little crazy things, it doesn't get caught. Also, on the situation of the cord, it is just this little regular two-pronged cord, which I find is actually a lot easier. A lot of hot tools have that three-prong where there's the third one and you have to plug it into like its whole thing, and it like takes up room on your extension cord or whatever. This is just one tiny little regular plug, so very easy if you know, have tons of things already plugged in, or if you're traveling. I feel like this is going to be a little bit easier for like conversions. I don't know, I'm definitely not an electrician. The bristles actually move up and down, so that makes it so that your hair doesn't get snagged on it. So when you're, you know, putting your hair, you get to the end, you kind of curl it up like this. You know, as you're pulling it out, things are able to move, so it's not like you're going to, you know, get your hair caught on it and things are gonna get ripped out, because we know we need as much of the tiny little hairs as we can get. We can't afford to lose even one little piece. The barrel is 1 1/4 inch, so it's a pretty normal size for short hair like mine. Usually I use about 1 inch of a barrel, but this is about 1 1/4, so it does give you just a little bit of a bigger kind of voluminous bouncy curl, which is a nice kind of popular trendy look right now. And easy as well for when you're, you know, going at your roots and trying to really get some volume there. Having a little bit of a bigger barrel just gives a little bit more room for that. It has a little safety stand right here, so when you have it on the table, it's not touching anything, which is safe, to not cause fires or burn your table or your rug, like so many of us have done before. Also, it goes into automatic sleep mode after 30 minutes, so of not using it. So if you leave it on the table, you forget about it, that it was plugged in, it's been 30 minutes, it will automatically shut off, so you don't have to worry about like causing a fire or something. Because I feel like all of us have had that moment where you leave your house and you're like, did I unplug my straightener? Or like, so yeah, this will just automatically shut off, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now to talk about the technology. So only one button, very useful. It has just an on and off button right here. So you press that, hold it for about 2 seconds, it plays a little tune, and then it heats up within about 5 seconds. So very quickly, definitely saves you time, and you don't have to wait for it to heat up. Pretty much 5 seconds after you plug it in, you can start going on your hair and get out the door quicker. This has what they call predictive technology, which is where the temperature is the same throughout the whole barrel, which is supposed to be safe because it's not like if you put your hair only in the center or just a little bit here, it's not like it's any hotter in any other place, so you're not like over burning your hair. And the temperature, it says, goes up to 365 degrees Fahrenheit. To talk about some of the pros and cons. Starting with the positive, with the pros, I do think that it gives you a very kind of effortlessly natural cool girl look. It's not like when you use your curling iron and you get that like prom curl situation. This is just like a very natural look. It doesn't even look like I necessarily did my hair this morning. It just looks like, yeah, it's just natural. It's fine, you know, it's here, it's a little wavy. I think that this could pass for someone thinking that this is just how my hair naturally is, because it doesn't look like I specifically spent so much time on it, which I feel like is kind of like that, you know, sort of like Parisian cool girl style, where they're just like don't want to look like they tried, they just happen to look good. So it's good for that kind of a look. Second pro is that it is extremely easy to use. It's just like brushing your hair. It's like you brush, so it's not on right now because I unplugged it, but so say if you have a round brush and you know you're brushing your hair, and then you release it and then there's a curl there, and it's like brushing your hair, but it actually stays, like it freezes. So yeah, it's very easy to use. So it's great, especially if you're someone that's not that good at doing your hair or not good at curling your hair, then it's foolproof basically. It's just like brushing your hair. Second pro, or third pro, is that it does give volume. So I think that's especially important for us fine-haired people, is that, you know, we need that volume at the roots. So not only does it easily curl your hair at the ends, but it also gives volume where needed as well, if you kind of have it at the right angle. So, you know, of course, the best thing to do is really to kind of get up under there and then pull forward this way as much as you can, up, you know, and then do it over like that, and you will get some volume there. So I like to do that all around my crown. So I'll just kind of separate the hair with my fingers like this, and then, you know, go in up there like that, and then the same on the sides, and then with my front pieces as well, just kind of going up, trying to get as much volume as you can. Another pro is that it stays throughout the day. So sometimes, of course, when you curl or straighten your hair, it just doesn't always stay. I actually find that when I do this, the next day my hair will still look nice. So I'm just kind of like, okay, I like that. And then now for a couple of the cons. So the first con is the temperature. 365 degrees is very hot. I understand that for thicker or maybe curly hair types that 365 is actually the temperature that you need, but that's what, but like for finer hair types, you really shouldn't be doing it over like 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So for that, I wish that there wasn't just an on-off button. I wish that there was a temperature control so that no matter what hair type you have, you can still use this, and you know, you can actually control that and be a little bit safer on your hair. Other con is if you do have thicker hair, I have heard that it doesn't work very well. And I know that as well firsthand because I have hair extensions, and like clip-in hair extensions, and they are very thick, and I was trying to use this on them last night and it just wasn't working, like pretty much at all. So if you have thicker hair, I probably would not recommend this. But I mean, if you have thick hair, come on, I would rather trade places with you anyways than use this tool. So you have plenty other options out there. You can obviously try it and see. They do have like a, you know, obviously you can do it with like a return policy or something. If it doesn't work for you, just return it. But yeah, I do want to say that is that what I tried with my actual thick haired extensions, no go. So fine haired people, this one's for us. This one's for us. It works. I'm really hyped up today because I'm going to Paris later, so I'm like all like jittery and excited. Okay, so that is it. That is everything. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried this. If you have, let me know your tips for using it. If you like it, if you don't like it, let's all have a little convo in the comments. And definitely don't forget to subscribe, of course, and check out the Fashion Squirrel over on Instagram. I am going to go right now because I have my suitcase right there. Tonight is my flight to Paris, so I am leaving, but I will see you guys in that next vlog. And yes. Okay.